Hi, and welcome to the Land of Eem podcast. This is our actual play of the Land of Eem tabletop role-playing game created by us, Ben Costa and James Parks, and featuring our pal George Higgins. Land of Eem is a creative-focused, easy-to-learn tabletop RPG that was inspired by our book series Dungeoneer Adventures from Simon & Schuster and Rickety Stitch and the Gelatinous Goo from Random House. You can find out more about the Land of Eem at landofeem.com. Hope you enjoy our adventures.
Like fighting with Venetian blinds over people.
Oh, that's funny.
How y'all doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, Costa. How are you doing, Costa?
Great, Parks. Yeah, Parks.
Happy Saturday, Parks and Costa.
Hey, Parks.
Hey, Parks, do a lap.
Wow.
Walk
like
it
I'm
off.
in middle school again.
All right, coaches. How are you guys doing?
You know,
pretty good. Excited to play some Land of Eem today.
Oh, yeah, me too. Me too. It's been too long. Been an entire week since we played Land of Eem, and now I'm ready.
I'm excited to craft some items.
Ooh, Georgie. You going to get into the crafting?
We're talking
zone?
about some crafting off stream, you know what I mean? And
Yeah. One might say it's crafty. It's just my type.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Beastie Boy.
Mm-hmm. That's the beastiest of
It's
voice.
pretty classic out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Sorry, that was a kind of a bizarre start, but that's a
It seems par for the course around here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's on brand. It's called.
It's
on
just
brand.
like friendship on display, just
Yeah.
like us hanging out, saying nonsense to each other. But
I genuinely
why
thought I could get my blinds taken care of before we started the stream.
Well, it's your blind spot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
oh, I see what you did there. Wow, you should be in the comedian business, Mr. Costa.
I am, actually.
Oh, you are.
Let's stop what we're doing right now and maybe rehash what happened last week in the game.
Previously
Guys,
on Eem.
Previous.
Now at Wally's, Waffles, and Weorgs, you journeyed across the used-to-be forest. You ran into a little side quest, tracking down a murderer called the Nackadonkee Strangler.
But we got some.
We got some. And threw him into jail.
At the cost of lives.
Yeah,
actually.
Humdy and Hooch,
True.
man. Humdy and
Yeah.
Hooch.
I mean, it
Some
was
bulwark paladins. Who,
Sorry, did you say
the dust.
paladin? Because I am now a paladin.
that's true.
All of it.
I was gonna resist. I was resisting the urge. I actually resisted.
then, out of
Poison
nowhere,
Ben's mind.
Benjamin comes in.
It's like jumps on the grenade for me. But I lost a hot haunch
Like it
challenge.
has to be said.
Yeah, it has to be
That's-
said.
It's compulsion.
So I think the way the scene opens is the morning after the hot haunch challenge, which I unfortunately wake
You
up
incurred an internal wound.
and incurred an internal wound. It's true.
Galen, are you okay in there? Don't sound so hot.
God. Welcome, Princess Funny Bone.
Princess Funny Bone in the
You made
house.
it just in time.
Well, you did. We've been goofing off, but now we're
Riley, I can still taste the hot haunch, but not in my mouth.
it was good, but geez, spicy.
That was a spicy hot haunch.
Yes.
Galen, you have an actual wound.
Yeah, we got to roll it, right? Or should we pick one that's appropriate?
No, you're just -1.
Okay.
That's what it means.
Yeah. I open the door, look like death warmed over, and I walk kind of
Orifices
funny.
are still burning.
Yeah.
Riley,
But you're at Wally's.
Riley feels great. She's like already offering
Yeah.
him like a short stack of pancakes and like hanging
Yeah.
out. You get try this
Galen-
syrup. It's awesome.
Galen gently sidles into the booth, looking like ginger with each movement, and tucks into a little stack of pancakes.
Happy Dunstan slaps you on the back, says, "Oh, rough night last night, huh?"
Yep. Not for her. She handled it like a champ.
Well,
I didn't succeed.
neither of you didn't win. Like, I'm the only one who's ever won the challenge. Isn't that amazing?
All right, bring back the challenge. Let's do it again.
George risks another wound.
Yeah, no, I don't. I didn't realize you had to roll 2 12s or whatever. Was it 2 12s?
Not 2 12s. Just well, actually,
I think
yeah.
you have to roll
I think
2 12s.
I think it was 2 12s. Yeah,
not flat 12s, but yes.
Yeah, like a modified 12s.
Still very, very difficult.
I'm gonna get super tough and come back with advantage on eating hot haunches.
Just gonna enter all the food challenges across the Mucklands until you get advantage at a food challenge and then win.
Right. Season 4 is the food truck-a-palooza across.
Yeah, note to self that we'll
Mucklands.
have we should add food challenges throughout the Mucklands.
That's actually a really
And Nackadonkee tube steak
it's a
eating
really
contest.
good idea.
I feel like there's a pie eating contest somewhere.
There probably is a pie eating contest, but like a hot dog eating contest seems like obvious with the Nackadonkee tube steaks.
Yeah.
Norks noodle contest,
It's like that
right to
challenge in San Francisco. It's like
Oh, you guys have a pho challenge in San Francisco?
I think so. Like they give you like a pho, but it's in like a paint can. It's like ridiculous, or like a sink.
It's in a used paint can. Like it still has paint around the edges.
It's in an old clawfoot Victorian tub. You gotta eat 400 pounds of pho to win.
Yeah.
Anyway,
jeez.
So what are you guys doing? You guys are headed to the stone.
I'm taking a sitz bath for like the next year.
We are headed to the stone. We've got to meet with the sorcerer who can recharge the dragon bolt spear. And once it's recharged, we're hoping that we can give it to Sir Halnar, and I won't have to fight him in a duel.
I feel like Princess Funnybones Scalina. I feel like the no stomach thing is an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
Would a skeleton feel pain from eating hot haunches? Like, do they have any like hotness receptors?
Be like psychosomatic pain.
Yeah. Like it'd be psychic damage to themselves.
Because it's like kind of like having a phantom limb. I feel like they still have all their faculties about them, even though they're a spirit infused.
My phantom tongue is on fire.
Walkie-talkie
hot
skeleton.
haunches.
I mean, Rickety Stitch does derive pleasure from drinking.
That's true.
Just the mere act of it,
Yeah.
It's like the ritual.
Loves his rascal cider, you know what I mean?
All right, so let me know what you guys want to do. You want to talk to more people at Wally's? You want to get on the road? You want to...
I'd love to just chat with somebody at Wally. Be like, hey, has anybody ever been to the stone?
Okay, while you do that, I'm going to look at the components list real quick.
Sally Meatfist says, I've been there.
Meat fist. I look at her hands. What do they look like, Ben?
They're like
hamburger.
Some of the largest human hands that you've ever seen, and she's got giant forearms.
They look like those foam Hulk hands.
She says, they held an arm wrestling tourney there a while back. Bunch of tough customers.
Oh boy. So do you think we'll have any trouble, I don't know, talking to the leadership there? Or are they kind of standoffish? Like, what's your take? We kind of have a meeting there.
Everyone is standoffish up there.
Okay, good to know.
It's not like Wally's where everyone's your friend.
That's true. Like, raise my cup of coffee.
We don't serve coffee here. Where'd you get that?
Where'd you get that coffee?
You take that crap out of here.
They point to a sign on the window that says no outside food or drink.
Yeah, they make me buy like a $75 thing of popcorn. And
oh, God. What is this, an AMC?
It's an AMPM.
Yeah. How has AM PM become such a force in our lives? Princess Funny One, everyone always looks like they just want to kill us. It's very true.
Yeah,
They glare at us.
I'm like
constantly.
nervous to go to the stone. It just
Yeah.
it's just I feel the pain.
Galen's
But,
like gently passing fiery gas in the corner over here, like, oh my god.
There's a fireplace going. It's like
Yeah.
rumbling and like kind of licking the stones, and like every few minutes it just like bursts. It's a little bit more power.
Yeah, it's. I'm grateful that I smell so bad because people can't smell my gas right now.
That's right. You
Yeah.
still smell horrible.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, Galen, if you're up for it, I say we hit the road and start our trek to the stone.
I am up for it. I can't find cairn crystals in this sheet. That's fine.
Sally says, well, listen, there have been rumors of a big scrock wing flying around, so I'd watch out if you're going up north.
Oh, great.
I say, you sure it's a scrockwing and not a manticore?
Yeah.
Oh,
Huge. They call him pitchwing. Blocks out the sun.
pitchwing.
Blots out the sun. I suppose he comes from Scrock Nest Mountain.
That's crazy. Pitchwing blocks out the sun. I say, has Pitchwing been harassing people in town, or just kind of flying around and being menacing?
Yeah, talk to Alistair Jadley over there. You see a sort of portly boggart. He's dressed in fine garb, but he looks like disheveled.
We hop into the booth with him.
He's just like sadly eating some waffles.
I say, if you keep crying into your waffles, they're going to get soggy. The only thing that should go on your waffles is syrup, my friend.
I lost everything.
Are you a merchant of some kind? Like,
Yeah. I lost my wagon, my chest. I mean, my whole shipment that was going to Crickstop is gone.
Stop.
How'd you lose it?
The bird, the big bird. It's a giant bird.
Big
Came
bird?
right out of the sky, plucked down, took my wagon and my horses. It was awful. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
my horses. I mean, my horses.
Just 4 horses.
Ate your horses, huh? That's rough. Well, that's horrible.
Yeah, so just let me wallow here in my waffles, okay?
What was
Isn't Wallow's Waffles and Works? It's
what was in your shipment? Is it something you can replace?
I mean, I guess, but it's money. It's money lost. So in that respect, no, I can't replace it. I lost it. I lost my money.
Well, it's just money. At least you got out with your life.
Look,
I
if
we could say the same for the horses.
you're asking a lot of questions, I mean, if you want to go up to the mountain and get my cargo back, I'll pay you for it.
I'll bring over Galen, but he's willing to pay us to go get that stuff. What do you think?
Galen has a look of like consternation on his face, and then you hear a rumble and he toots a little bit, and everything clears, and he says, "Yeah, no, that sounds good."
I mean, we're already going north. Maybe once we hit the stone, we can take a look on the mountain.
Yeah, the question is, do we do it before or after we recharge this thing?
I'm inclined to do it before or after we.
Just in
Recharge.
case we have to Dragon Bolt the Scrock Wing and then recharge it again.
I hadn't thought of that actually, but that's brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, like,
when are you going to get this recharged again, buddy?
yeah. Well, like,
It's recharged twice.
hear me out. Hear me out. Likelihood, like, Helnar had it like half charged. He'd been using it, right? Or like, whoever in his family had handed it down to him with less charge than it began with. So any charge on it's going to be better off than he started with.
Yeah, I guess I just
Well,
don't want
it
to
was
be
also
hunted.
in the possession of pumpkins.
That's true.
That's
I just don't want to be hunted by Felmogs because we keep putting off our duty to them to like get this going.
No, let them come. I want to get their armor.
It was like a lot of charm rolls.
Yeah.
To survive that last encounter with the leader. I don't know. I say we head there because we gotta go. We gotta go up the mountain anyway. And
let's do it. I'm completely up for that.
His name's Alistair.
Alistair Jadnar.
All right, Alistair, you got a deal.
Jadley.
As soon as we're going to swing by the stone, set up an expedition, and check out the mountain, see what we can find for you.
You know it.
Well, I mean, that'd be great. Thank you. Just don't get yourself killed.
No problem. I take a fork and grab a mouthful of his waffles, eat it, and then jump up off the table ready to
His
rumble.
tears were all in. That's not sanitary.
Look, eat up, Galen. We need the calories.
He goes back and finishes a short stack of pancakes he left in the other booth.
And then you got to go hit the bathroom again.
Yeah. It's everything's just going right through me.
Hey folks, just want to take a quick moment to thank all of our supporters on Patreon. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to make this actual play a reality. So if you're a fan of the podcast, the books like Dungeoneer Adventures or Rickety Stitch, or the Land of Eem TTRPG, know that Patreon is the best way that you can support us. Thanks again, and let's get back to the adventure.
All right. Do you want to make a travel check?
Yeah, let's do it.
I do.
You're -1, Galen.
I am. So let's roll a d12. That's an 8. So it's at least a 9. Let me see. Yeah, Realms is +2, so I'm at 9.
Okay. That is an uneventful journey. That means you can search for resources.
I say lots of rock formations around here. Maybe we can find some elemental components. I am going to... Wilderness? It is, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's all wilderness.
That's an 11, including my -1.
Cool. James,
Through.
good travel check.
Oh, wait.
That's
Pull up.
a 4, you see.
Oh.
A 4, you see.
Oh.
Scrogwing eats the party.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? This is what happens. You guys pull up to the stone, and you see the hammer.
Oh, come on.
No.
Sorry. You said we see the hammer what?
The hammer,
Milling
our
about
old
outside.
nemesis.
Yeah, no, I just didn't hear what he was doing. He's just hanging out outside?
Yeah, talking to other outriders.
They
They've
know what we
got
were doing?
stables out there.
They have stables? This is like a Felmog outpost?
Yeah, this is like the biggest outrider outpost.
You know,
It's like a fort.
I just assumed it was some guy in a cave at a stone. I really did. I thought it was just
It's like a frontier fortress.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is more involved than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I think Princess Bunnybone's got a good idea. She says, "Quick, sneak by before you're seen."
Well, as long as he can't smell me, we're good.
Oh no!
Yeah, why don't you make sneak checks
Oh no!
if you want to
okay.
do that?
Yeah, I
So
do.
I'm -2 to sneak.
Oh boy! I totally do it, but it's
I'm
all
not
to
that-
Georgie.
I'm not that kind of guy, Bogrel. All
Those
right,
dummy thick legs, they're a little
This-
clumsy.
dummy thick thighs save lives, man.
Just between the stink and clinking armor and
Yeah. That's a minus
That's
one.
the
It's
worst
not-
roll I've ever seen.
It's not possible.
We've been playing how long? A year?
Yeah.
Like that's the worst roll ever in the
Yeah.
history of Land of Eem. A -1.
It could only be one worse if I.
It can only be one worse.
Yeah.
So let it be known.
Man.
All
Wow.
right, Riley.
On this day,
You creep by and get to the mouth of the gate.
maybe I'll handle these guys while you recharge the spear.
But
Now I'm going to use my advantage to surprise them if I have to.
just as you're passing by, the hammer says, "What is that foul stench?" He turns
And
around.
all you hear is me fart a little bit.
And then he grabs you by the neck, like the back of the neck.
My scruff.
You're like reverse waddle, and
Reverse waddle. Like a dewlap or something.
and he says, "Wretch, it's you."
I'm
I say, haha, I found you.
I'm gonna say oh my gosh, don't touch him.
I say,
He's
"Yeah."
cursed.
And I grab his hand and I say, now you're cursed too, buddy boy.
All right,
It's
roll a trickery check,
me or James?
James. I think.
9.
I like it. With your hat of trickery?
Yes. +1, baby. Come on.
He pushes you to the ground.
Ugh.
Don't touch me, then.
You touched me.
You touched me.
You touched me first.
Look.
It's kinda,
I'll
I think
touch
you have a
with
thing.
my
for-
hammer.
Whoa, guys.
Let's say this is a family show, sir.
I'm gonna
It's a family
gonna, like,
show.
I'm like 3 feet tall. I'm trying to get between the two of them. Like, hey, guys.
Getting
Gotta
some
be
really
careful
weird
here.
energy
We're,
from
we're-
this
we're
guy.
dealing with a serious curse. Nobody can touch Galen, or else they'll stink forever. We were sent here by, I don't remember the name of the Felmog leader.
Not Castar. It's one of the
The
names
one
we
in
use a lot.
Bogtown. The one in Bogtown.
This isn't very convincing.
No. What's her name? Hold on.
What's her name? Yeah, we're all.
I literally pull out
actually
notes.
saying. We're
Oh
saying
no,
this.
it is. I literally go. It's not Khazadar, but Countess Baroness Khazadar. Yeah, it is. It is Khazadar.
It is. Yeah, she sent us up.
Yeah, that one.
I've heard
Oh,
rumors
it's
about you all.
Yeah, we're pretty cool.
Yeah,
They're not
Can I say-
good.
I mean, not everything
Fair
here is
game.
true.
yeah.
You're on the board.
You're on the board.
I'm surprised you came to show your face around here.
Well,
Well-
we are
get
very
up.
brave. Okay, no problem. I'm like,
Pull out your weapon.
I don't think
Is
that's a
it-
good
is it-
idea.
Is it a duel he's looking for?
This is the last thing I need is a duel with student and Felmog Knights. Oh gosh. Hold on.
You seem to forget our history, boy.
Oh, she's a girl.
I'm not talking to her.
Oh.
No, he isn't.
You don't remember you ran away from Marshgate like the cowards you are?
Tactical retreat? Yes, we are brilliant tacticians.
We have unfinished business.
Is this like a castle? Kind of? Like, is there like a wall with like a portcullis?
It's more of a
Yeah,
bastion keep
It's like
stronghold.
built into the mountain.
Can I position myself to be inside of the gate and with
Yeah.
the hammer on the outside, and then gesture to Galen to be like, come on to this side, and then use eye for clues to spot like a rope that's holding up the portcullis, and then cut it so that it just slams down and has to be repaired before he can get in.
Yeah, the only thing that's stopping, like, you've kind of, described the situation perfectly because you were already past, like, into the gate area.
Right.
And
Mhm.
the hammer had kind of blocked Galen. So The hammer is between Galen and the gate. So you'd have to get past him. And he's like a wide knight.
Yeah. Every time I try to walk forward, he just puts his hand out on my head and like. No, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to touch me though.
It's true, but he says he will touch you with his hammer.
It's no good way to say that.
That means he's going to smash you, George. He's going to smash you.
He's going to smash that like button.
Yeah, smash that like and subscribe. He's going to ring my bell to be notified immediately whenever our show goes live.
Wow. That's funny. So George, do you have anything to get past him? Like, can you like?
Got your nimbleness.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
GM sarcasm. Can't wait for this to fail.
That's like the default that you have.
Yeah.
It's the default that I have a -1, now -2 in. So it's just as bad as my sneak. Again, not that kind of knight errant.
I could, dude, we could do lend a hand if it fails.
No, I'm just trying to. I can't. My brain's not thinking of anything right now. I have a bunch of abilities, but
need to roll by search anyway.
Yeah, you do it.
I forgot to roll eye for clues earlier, but I do it with a smashing success.
Nice.
Smashing going on. Come on,
could try. I mean, worst case scenario is lend a hand, and then we get one more shot. But
okay, yeah, maybe Galen will try to leap over his head.
Boing.
You know what I do? I use the druidic rope.
Use your Wally's, Waffles, and Work farts to like propel you like a rocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Especially the last part. No, I'm going to use the druidic rope as kind of an Indiana Jones whip to whip up to the gate and like use it to leap over him.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a check besides a nimbleness because I can command the druidic rope. Maybe I can make like a might check to leap over him. I would use my feat of strength to do this.
I feel like it's more athletics than might.
Athletics. Okay. Wow, I turned into Wario.
It's me, Wario.
An athletics check, you say?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is significantly better than -1. It is +1. So now it's the flat 0. So let's roll a d12. I say, ha! Daring duel over your head.
You launch the druidic rope. It wraps onto the portcullis, and you leap past the hammer, who like swings. He's gonna swing at you though.
Yeah, swing and a miss.
He swings at y'all.
I like the idea that he just criticals me, and I fall back on the same side of the gate.
Just ragdoll sliding in the mud.
Like a piñata.
That's a hit.
Crap.
He just winged you, though. Jeez. So beastly.
So I take three dread after my temporary HPs. And I have a block here. Hold on. I think I have block because of my new ability, second skin. Yep, I'm +1 block, so I take only 2 dread.
Nice.
Only 2?
Well, because of the 5 temporary hit points, I'm just not counting. 24 hit points? 23. Not bad. So 21 out of 23. Rather courage, not hit points. How silly of me.
How dare you, sir?
Yeah, he wings me and I land on the other side grinning because his swing had taken him forward outside of the portcullis.
I'm gonna be like, whoops, and cut the line so that it slams down in front of him. And like Felmont guys will be like, whoa, let's go. Run over to see what's going on. And then
we're ambushed.
As he's like staring daggers at us, I'm gonna high five Galen to show that we can touch each other.
Yeah.
Make a
high five.
I guess a tinker check, maybe.
Tinker Tailor Soldier check.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
That's a 6.
Okay. Thank Glob for that.
That's a 6.
All right, success with a twist. The portcullis comes down, but George, you take a bit of dread. Galen.
No, I personally am taking this dread.
One dread.
Is this something that my armor would block?
Yeah, it kind of grazes your armor.
Okay, then I take no dread with my
It was
plus
a
one.
close
block.
call.
It was. It scratches up. I scuffs up my armor a little bit, and I'm sad because now I have to polish it again.
All right, so the hammer slams against the gate and curses you. Get back here, cowards! He's trying to lift it.
We casually saunter into.
Yeah,
where-
I was gonna say we walk off feeling kind of awesome again.
Yeah,
And
yeah. We never
straight
will
into
fight
the-
this guy. We're just
straight
always
into
gonna
the
like
hall.
trick him out of something
So
and run away.
Use every power we can for comedic escape.
Mhm.
All right, so you're walking through the halls of this fortress, and it's high ceilings.
It's really good
Everything's
architecture.
dark, lit by torches. You see what was probably like an audience chamber up ahead. There
Mhm.
are guards in front of the area.
I'm going to say we've been sent here by Countess. Is it Baroness Cassadar?
I have it.
It's
Countess
just
/ Baroness.
Baroness. We've been sent by Baroness Cassadar in Bogtown to meet with the sorcerer.
The sorcerer. You sure you want to do that?
We have a relic of great power that we've come to have recharged for Sir Halnar the Red.
Yes, we're on a quest of some importance.
Foretell of you two.
Anything good?
And we all just like
No.
immediately grab our weapons.
To arms!
Yeah.
No.
The Outriders have your fair game.
Well, we're trying to make it right.
Slay you.
We're doing the best we can.
They can certainly try. And I know they will.
The sorcerer is indisposed at the moment.
Ah, he's occupado, as they say.
Speaking with Countess Fiora.
Countess Fiora.
Is
I've heard tale of Countess Fiora. Her beauty is beyond compare.
You hear like the echoes of
that's
the
true.
hammer, like, open it, open this.
And like the simultaneous grunting
what's that?
of
Oh,
like
it's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Forget about it. It's
Yeah. A bunch of guys straining at the gate.
like 10 guys that can't.
Yeah.
That's too funny. Do you know how long that the sorcerer will be occupied?
You hear behind the closed double doors some shuffling, and then the doors open, and you see what looks like this gaunt, robed man with no hair. His eyes are sunken, and when he like gazes at you, it just like gives you a cold feeling.
Pierces our souls. I say,
says, out of
he's
the
a
way.
sorcerer's apprentice.
Out of the way.
I
Move them. And the guards.
I am
push you.
moved.
Okay, all right. Don't
No touching, no touching.
There he is, the guard says.
Hey, Mr. Sorcerer, sir.
He's walking, not looking back at you.
We keep up with him.
I'm gonna sheepishly follow him, be like, when you have a minute, there's no big rush. I just we came a long way to talk to you, and
he starts going up this winding staircase.
Is it cool that we're talking like this? And I'll start like jumping from one step to the other because they're slightly too big for me to just walk up.
You're like using your hands.
Yeah, like clambering. Yeah, like a child.
Is it okay if we ask you a couple of questions? We've got this I don't know, this kind of sort of epic artifact that the Baroness asked us to bring to you and to talk to you. When you have a minute.
Around. What artifact?
I hold it up behind Riley.
The Dragon's Bolt. We found it.
His eyes sort of widen.
Yeah, and everybody seems.
Yeah. Say,
he's gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us.
So we have succeeded where others have failed.
Yeah, the Baroness Cassadar, she said that we should bring this to you and that you could recharge its power for Sir Halnar the Red.
I pat his back because I feel like he's choking on phlegm.
I'm choking on the absurdity of this. Come up
Oh,
to
so
my keep.
We do it.
We shall speak there.
Okay. I want to open a window.
It seems like you're going like really high up these stairs.
Mhm.
And for his like decrepit appearance, he has incredible stamina, and he's actually outpacing you.
He's undead. He has no like stamina meter. He's just always. I look above his head, and it's just like a full health bar and a full stamina meter.
He's just got nothing but like rings of plus nimbleness and athleticism.
Yeah. Every few steps, Galen
like panting. I have to take a second. Like I'm sitting on a stone step. I just can barely go any further. This guy's like not human.
I say, "Come on, Riley. You don't want to be standing behind me on these stairs. You got to go."
You're right. We got to get our cardio up if we're gonna climb this Scrockness Mountain.
Yeah. For all we know, we're like already up Scrockness Mountain. Like his.
Yeah, you're climbing these stairs for like 10 minutes, and once you get to the top, you see this like sort of bulbous imp fly over to the sorcerer and remove his vestments, like the sort of ceremonial Felmog garbs he was wearing.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks like
a sharp. There's like a sharp. There's like a sharp business suit underneath. Yeah.
Excellent.
He turns to you and says, "You're journeying to Scrockness Mountain."
You heard that?
Yeah, we thought we'd take a look. Some folks been complaining about a giant scrockwing called Pitchwing that's been eating a lot of horses, and so
quite fortuitous.
Oh. Do you have an errand?
Yeah. I look at our quest log and I look at this guy and I say, "We got room."
I need an egg.
Oh boy!
What kind of egg?
Scrockwing egg.
Oh,
a scrockwing egg.
I need to hatch a new imp.
Wait, you need imps for scrockwings. I mean, scrockwing eggs for imps.
It's an experiment.
Galen's intrigued.
I'm going to look at the imp and like shrug like, what's that about?
Imp rolls his eyes.
Sorry, master.
And in exchange for us giving you this egg, you will recharge the Dragon Bolt?
You get the egg and something else.
What's the something
Go
else?
on.
It's your choice. I have a list.
Interesting.
I say, go on then.
I gotta say, I'm very interested to hear this list.
He consults some of his books. And let's see. A Riversaur tail.
Mm-hmm.
Teeth of a sea chimera.
Oh, that's easy.
Two like giant mythological creatures. Got it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
A shard from the core of the last tree.
Oh no, we can't do that one, man. It's we're trying to save that thing.
Dust from the fairy queen's wing in the riddle spinny.
Dust from the fairy queen's wing.
In the riddle spinny.
In the riddle spinny. Is that in the Drippy Downs? I say, scratching my head.
Indeed.
Uh-huh. And is there more on this list? Like more options or
And a bottle of milk.
2
All right,
cloves,
got
garlic, bottle of milk,
Bottle of milk.
unsalted butter.
Yeah. You got a river store milk, a bottle of sea chimera. I'm getting all mixed up here.
Leave the spear with me, and I will imbue it. If you fail, I will keep it.
That's fine.
All right. May we let people know that the spear is safe with you? Because
Don't
Sir
threaten to
Halnar is
stop
kind of
killing
angry
us.
with us, and this may be a guy at the gate that's kind of
The Outrider filth does not care.
Yeah, they're gonna keep coming.
They despise me.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, we inquire. What,
I
wait.
despise them.
Why
you're,
is that?
You're a being of such great power.
Are you
why do you not
tremendously
get more
misunderstood
respect?
by them?
Yeah, tragically so.
Tragically misunderstood?
They're fools, running around like ants, squabbling over nothing.
That's
When
true.
all they should be thinking about is the will of our master.
And who's that?
He just looks at you and smiles. You see his like yellow baked bean teeth.
baked bean.
Can't
God.
stand you. All right. Well, we
I'm gonna make a perception check.
yeah,
Riley.
yeah.
Galen does not even bother trying.
10.
You notice like the decor in this room is like a little different than Felmog. There's a lot of bones and severe looking, like, I guess what you're guessing is like magic items that are black and twisted.
Yeah, don't trust this guy.
I mean, I don't trust any of these guys. On principle. I only trust you, Riley.
Well, I think that I kind of want to talk to the imp, but like,
Alone?
yeah.
Hey, Galen, why don't you talk to
Hey.
this guy?
Well, this all sounds great. We will take your list into consideration and see what we can do.
I say
we're very hungry. We're very famished. Is it possible that your servant there could lead us to the cafeteria, or a kitchen? Or
nice. I like the idea they have a cafeteria.
The mess hall.
yeah, that's the one. The mess hall.
Mhm.
We're very hungry, and but it's really hard to get around this place. It's confusing.
So be it.
We follow the imp down the stairs for a billion years.
Yeah, it takes us 10 minutes.
Actually, was there another way out from wherever high we were? Like, can we see out windows and see where we are on the mountain?
Yeah, there are windows in this keep, this tower that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you're giving him the spear in this scenario.
Correct.
Yeah, you look out and you're
Can I
like
watch where he puts
way
the
high
spear?
up.
Like when we give it to him, does he leave it in this room?
Just disappears in his hand. It's gone from this mortal plane.
Yeah, he takes it and he like puts it on a pedestal and is like examining it.
Okay. Crazy idea, George.
Oh no. It's gonna be Indiana Jones it.
It's nuts. It's nuts. But I have.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
know.
excited. Real quick. Out the window we see how high we are. Are we at like a higher level of Scrock Nest Mountain, or like where does this all end up with us?
I mean, you're like on a peak, like here.
Okay. All right. So it's not up. Got it.
Looking out the window, is it like a sheer drop? Is the like town-ish like below us clearly, or
Paul sheer drop?
The town. There's no town.
or the fort or whatever?
The fort is like inside the mountain below you.
I see. Got it.
So you could like theoretically drop onto the stables or something.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we should head down to the mess though, so we can talk.
The window. It is a window. It's not an open window.
Yeah. Got it.
Just like kick it open and jump out.
Well, I was thinking like maybe, and we'll
Hang
talk about
gliding.
this like once we are free.
I already know where you're going with this. 100% know where you're going with it.
All right, so we're at the bottom of the stairs. We're like panting. The imp is leading the way, and I want to ask the imp like, so you like working for your master?
Oh yes, Master Jaldir.
John Deere, that's his name.
Jaldir, the wise.
Ah, the wise.
He's so wise.
Like the tractors?
He seems very wise, and he has his own master too, and it's wise to follow that master. Who is that master, by the way?
The Gloom King. And then
Oh,
he kind of shouts
like-
this and like catches the attention of other people in the mess hall.
the Gloom King. Oh man.
This is bad news bears.
Bad news bears, indeed.
He works for the Gloom King. He
Do you
is an
wash up the Gloom
emissary.
King too?
Oh, I mean, I'm
Hmm.
sure he has good ideas.
Every night we say the words.
The words.
He wants us to
gosh,
sit
I
with him,
don't. I
doesn't
don't think I remember the words. What are the words?
he?
He proceeds to utter some horrible speech.
I say, oh yeah.
How
yeah,
you do
those.
it?
I like repeat it best I can, but on purpose, don't say it right. I don't even want to. I don't know. I don't want to.
You don't want to. You don't want to chance it.
Yeah,
On the
I
other
don't want
hand,
to
like
chance
you
it.
might be pledging your soul.
Say
to
it
the
wrong
Gloom
and-
King.
The wise will hear it and hurt you.
Oh
You
well,
have
then
to
I
say it
better.
right.
I better not say it now because I'm parched. That's why I got to get something to drink.
She's gonna trip over her tongue if you make her say it right now.
Oh gosh, so hot in here, and like everything's. It's crazy. Does everybody else here worship the master?
I don't know.
You
Why
don't
are you
know.
asking me that?
Oh, because I just figured it's like this is the place. This is a great place to be if you worship the master. I could tell my friends and everyone
Or,
else I know.
or are all these other people heretics?
That one, yes.
They're all
Oh,
heretics.
They're heretics.
I say, why does your Jaldir? Why does he?
Jaldir.
Yes, John Deere. Why does he suffer these?
Jaldir.
Jaldir. Why
He's
does
screaming
he
in the
suffer-
room? Like, it's echoing, and like Felmog Knights
Yeah.
are like, what the heck?
It's like super awkward. I say, why does he suffer these heretics then? Why does he work for them? Or work with them, rather?
The Countess.
Countess Fiora?
Yes. They talk.
But why? What-
She's up with the master too. Then she's a friend.
You're hurting my brain. He starts
I know.
I gently massage his scalp.
Don't touch it.
God, I really want to know that they're either in cahoots or not. And
So it's just got to be like they're using each other to achieve their ends. But I wonder what Countess Fiora's goals are.
yeah. What's your name, by the way, Imp? servant.
Name?
Yeah.
You probably can't say it.
Mixerplick.
I
Just call me Boff.
Boff. All right, Boff. Well, you've been great. We really appreciate everything you've done for us, and we're gonna go check out your.
You
master's
almost said
list.
it.
Boff.
Boffle, you've
No.
been great upon.
Ah, yes.
That's the one.
It's a good imp name.
Yeah.
Do you want
No.
anything from the mess hall while we're there?
Yeah. Tube steak.
Okay.
5.
You want 5 tube steaks? No problem. We'll. Well, I don't want to bring them back up. They'll be ready for you. They'll be ready for you. Just
Well, what about your plan? Does it involve going back up right now or later?
well, I was thinking about maybe climbing up and stealing stuff,
Oh,
scaling the tower like we're Conan the Barbarian.
I see.
At this moment, you hear the gate finally rising.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. It's like let's like shuffle away and like lose ourselves
Yeah.
like in this place, like going to the mess hall. Just
Yeah.
keep trying to avoid him.
Yeah, we just pull cloaks over our heads and shuffle around.
Where are you going in the mess hall? What is your aim?
I was just trying to get. I guess I wasn't actually. Now that I think about it, I didn't intend to go to the mess hall at all. It was just a
Mhm.
reason to get out of that room. But
Yeah, you just
I'll
wanted to
talk
talk
to
to
Galen
him.
and say, Galen, like the Gloom King, that's no joke. Like we can't
Yeah.
help this guy. Lord knows what he's trying to do.
Gloom King knows what he's trying to do. I
What's
say,
this?
it's true, and I wonder if we aren't getting in above our heads, right? We set out to deal with a Sarpathy threat, and I don't know how the Gloom King figures into any of that, if he even does.
I don't know either, but if we don't take care of this Sir Halnar situation, we're going to be haunted by Felmog guys forever.
I truly
You
wonder.
turn around and you see
Yeah.
Weldar.
Riley has
I
to
turn
make
like
a
right around
yeah.
again, like try not to notice.
He's right there.
He's standing behind me, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like that.
What is it that you're doing in here? This is preposterous.
This is a mess hall, first of all.
This
We're
is
here
where
to
people
eat.
eat.
Yeah. Why would you ask such a question?
We're here
Don't
to
you
get
know what a
steaks.
mess hall's
You
for?
hear the booming voice of the hammer saying, "Where are they?
Oh,
They
is that
can't
your
escape."
is that your boyfriend looking for you, Wildar?
I think it's your boyfriend looking for you.
You can't just.
Sorry, that was
that's
great.
like not. That's not.
Guys,
I'm just disappointed. I thought you had better banter than this.
Look, sorry.
so great.
Are you hungry too? Because that's why we're here. We're here because we're hungry.
Why don't we let bygones be bygones? We'll pick up a seat
Look,
and
follow
before I finish
me
my
and
sentence,
you won't die.
I look at him quizzically and I don't question it. I say, all right.
He takes you like through the kitchen.
I take a handful of oyster crackers while we're
Oyster crackers served with Nork's noodles. This is a fine cuisine.
You see like a kraken about to be like cut up with a butcher knife.
Mhm.
You know, imported from Scalawag Strand. You know what I mean?
yeah, these
course.
Felmogs, they go big on everything.
Yeah.
Where are we going, Weldar?
Just shut up. And he takes you out of the
Uh-huh.
kitchen, like back through what looks. It seems like I don't know, like between walls in this fort.
Sure, like between the outer and inner wall. Like
Yeah.
And out of another door outside of the stone. like to the east of the main gate.
East.
To the east.
I turn to Weldar, kind of bewildered, and I say, "Why would you do this for us?"
Some weird things have been happening. And we keep crossing paths, and I find that odd.
I mean,
Odd, yes, but perhaps we're not so.
There has
at
to be a
odds,
reason.
you know.
We weren't always mortal enemies, Galen.
This is true. This is true. I mean,
The hammer is your mortal enemy. He will kill you.
Yeah.
But
He keeps trying to hammer me. It's not.
I don't know that I trust the hammer anymore.
I
on.
turn to Riley briefly, and I give her a nod, thinking back to the time where she convinced me that the hammer may be leading Weldar astray. It's part of our one of our conversations late one night.
Yeah.
And I say, Riley never stopped believing in you, Weldar. Are you the man that she believes you to be?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, Galen. I mean, just because Weldar's like got it together, he's got his career going, and he's really handsome.
Yeah, the
Doesn't-
hair, all that stuff.
Got
yeah.
that hair and like this cloak is just amazing. But it's like the hammer is definitely. I mean, go on, Weldar. I'm curious to hear what you have to say about your violent friend.
It's not just him. It's everybody. It all has to do with the Sarpathy. I know I said before just to stay out of it. I thought the Felmog could control them, but that's not the case. They're far more powerful.
I say they.
And I think there's something even worse at work.
Yeah, I mean, geez, your sorcerer worships the Gloom King. I just blurt out.
Yeah. Perfect.
And then I'll do this.
Jaldir is not my sorcerer. And I know that. And that's exactly the point. I think the Gloom King is involved in all of this.
I say he must be involved. That's the Gloom King has his tendrils in everything in the Land of Eem.
You mean the Gloom King and the Sarpathy together?
I don't know.
So there's no way they could be that organized.
I don't know that I can think of something worse.
Yeah.
Look, I don't have all the answers. I've just been hearing, seeing some strange things.
Do you know if all of the Felmogs feel this way? Or is there a conflict going on? For instance,
Definitely
with
conflict.
the Countess and the Sorcerer specifically.
They are very tight.
It's good to know. That's good.
I say
Everyone around here fears the sorcerer.
I can see why. He's
rightfully so. Yeah. I turn to Weldar and I say, when you first joined the Felmog Knights, why did you join them? What did you think they were all about, and how is your current mission different, or the Felmog Knights mission different?
I never had a choice, Galen. This is my heritage. This is who I am. I'm the son of an outrider. We grew up together because we lived near each other. That's just it. I was never one of you.
I look at Weldar like deeply, and I say, you always could have been one of us. That was a choice you could have made. Your heritage
Then I
doesn't
wouldn't
have to define you who
forsake
you are.
my entire family.
Is that not the better? I try to make an inspiration check. Like I say, is that not what your heart yearns for? Is to be free of this dark heritage and to go back to the do-gooding that we did when we played together as children? I say you are the best of all of us.
-2.
-3 because of my wound.
Hold on. Can I give a pep talk? Can I give a pep talk
And
to
your
give him
stench.
advantage?
Like,
And it is, yeah. When we max at -3.
capped at -3.
Capped at -3.
wanna do pep talk to give you advantage on this roll before you do it
I appreciate it.
by saying, look, after all, like we're all Mucklanders, and
Mucklanders.
by the grace of the universe, please. Yes.
Nice.
12.
All right. Here's 2 rolls. Oh,
Nice.
Yes.
even with a -3, we're still at a 9.
That's amazing.
That was a 1 and a 12. That is yeah.
He takes off his helmet.
He's
And
beautiful.
then you hear, you see his flowing locks.
Ah.
Galen, even you are like captivated by it. Obviously, Riley is.
Yeah, obviously.
I try to fix my hair like a little bit, like without.
I let out a bit of a fart because my gut.
And you see like Zona Inbox, like pen, like suddenly stop as he looks.
He was a
He's also
glorious
taken.
man. Yeah.
You hear commotion towards the gate. And Weldar says, "Come on, let's go. There's no time. Get on my horse."
I look at Weldar and I say, "I'm sorry, I stole your gauntlet."
What?
And get on the horse.
What? It's nothing. Ah!
Yeah.
Uh,
That was awesome.
yeah. So he rides. Where's FB?
FB is probably a ways away in 25-8.
Tied up to a pole outside the castle.
Yeah. FB, the entire time that the hammer was like pounding at the gates, FB was eating grass right next to him.
Just like lazily eating grass, watching
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Like
The twinkle in her eye.
rolling her eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like
And
you
she's-
wouldn't have
she's
taken
far
FB up
away.
there.
Yeah. She's at least a hex or 2. We could have traveled
Not
on
that
foot
far.
and left her at Wally's or just left her somewhere far away.
Well, I assume she's in the same hex, but like once you saw the hammer and wanted to sneak
Mhm.
by,
Mhm. She's smart enough. She's her own woman. FB.
it's true.
Yeah.
She's probably smarter than you,
I would not
but
be
she
surprised.
just doesn't have the capacity to speak.
Yeah.
There's
Or
also
maybe I just don't have the capacity.
there's
to
also a
understand her.
rule that the mount is always safe, right? When you
Mhm.
it's like assumed
Mhm.
that you're not a moron about it.
It's a
Yeah.
bold assumption of you to make about Galen.
I tie her to a tree filled with tigers.
Yeah. How did they get so
Riley,
many tigers in the tree?
You're holding the
hair.
torso of Weldar as his hair is like
Yeah.
bouncing in her face.
It's
I
it's
just
in
have
your
like
mouth.
I have like a big smile on my face.
Galen rolls his eyes. It's now his turn to be like
Riley will
whatever.
admit to nothing.
Yeah. Ben's dying. You got him. You got him when he drank. You got him.
It almost killed him.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Water went down the wrong pipe.
It's quick on the mute button though. I got to give him props for that.
Oh yeah. So you can get FB in sort of I don't know where you want to go to hash things out.
Maybe we go like a little bit west, like maybe get to the base of Scrockwing Mountain.
Okay.
Like
here?
Yeah, because
deeper into the Blender Bluffs?
I think we should not help the sorcerer, but see if we can trick him. Or
I honestly don't know that the Felmog Knights our Outriders will ever stop chasing us, regardless of whether or not we give this thing back to Helnar.
That's true.
The hammer won't, but the others will.
Oh, he heard my inner monologue. Yeah, no, okay. So I say, well, that's good insight then.
Yeah. Okay.
So we are incentivized to.
If we can get this thing charged and then essentially like betray the sorcerer, then maybe that's a solution. Or screw up the sorcerer, because I was thinking, like, what if we go in there, steal the spear back, destroy his like library lab in some way, or steal stuff from it and like hide it all, like bury it in the dirt Neptunes.
Well, one thing that we could do is perhaps just like determine a structural weakness in the tower and then pull it down from the outside.
That seems more extreme.
Destroy
so I'm the extreme one now. We will destroy it. Lay siege to it. Raise a small army and lay siege to the stone for 10 years.
Yeah, basically.
Catapults just pinging off the side for a decade. It'd be like the siege of Troy.
Yeah. No, I get what you're getting at. I think it would be wise to betray the sorcerer in some way, or at least,
Here's another crazy idea: we steal the Scrockwing, or we steal the egg, and we lead the Scrockwing.
Lead the Scrockwing back. Yes.
But
he's probably just gonna zap it out of the window, though. He's a sorcerer.
Why wouldn't he get himself?
You're gonna kite the Scrockwing.
Yeah, back to the town guards, basically.
Like essentially. If we could get the Scrockwing to go after its egg, and the egg is in the tower, then like obviously the sorcerer is not strong enough to just go get the Scrockwing, or he would have got the egg himself, right? He was walking up those stairs like it was nothing.
I think he's too busy.
It's possibly he's too busy.
Highly likely he's just a busy guy. Whether or not we fail, he's going to get a Scrockwing egg eventually.
True.
Probably just gonna throw
it's like a grocery list for like a rich person. They're not going to get it themselves.
Yeah.
Capable of it, but
it was a good dream having the Scrockwing like destroy the tower, like swooping in. It'd be so epic.
I mean, if you could pull that off, I mean,
that would be one. Yeah. That would be like the one surefire way to take care of the sorcerer, because I don't think we could beat him in a fight.
Scrockwing? No, we could not beat the Scrockwing.
I don't think we could beat the sorcerer. The Scrockwing destroyed the tower that the sorcerer was in. He's not going to live through that.
Weldar says, you have a better chance killing a Scrockwing than the sorcerer.
Yeah.
That's my point exactly.
Agreed.
He wields dark magic. Very few people are capable of such things.
I say with good reason. That kind of magic corrupts you to the bone. And he's given himself over to the corruption.
He had those eyes, he's like...
Yeah, those dead, sunken eyes. I say, Weldar, what's your plan? Hopefully you weren't seen helping us.
I don't think we were. It's night.
Okay.
Look, I haven't thought this all through. I mean, you said some really inspiring things back there. It kind of made me question everything. Don't get me wrong. I was already questioning things. I actually don't know what I'm going to do.
There's got to be other Felmlogs that feel the way you do.
They're all pretty dumb.
Surprised.
Yeah.
Touche.
At least not around here.
Yeah, Weldar had the benefit of an upbringing outside of the Felmlogs. I mean, his childhood was tempered by us, Riley.
It's true.
He knows that there's another life out there.
Too much credit.
I mean,
yep, still a dick. Forget it. I'm done. No,
I gave you a chance, guys.
Leap off the horse.
Yeah.
Throws up his hands.
I guess you're on FB now.
Yeah, I am on FB. I leap off his horse onto FB.
Riley, did you want to go with him or?
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, I
say it's fine, Riley. I
just so much weighing us down, the world and all that.
You can let go.
He tries to pry you off.
I'll jump off the horse, but I'm not going to go away right away. And I was like, kind of like fix my shirt and be like, Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So
Riley actually like sniffs her shirt because it smells like it now.
It smells so strong.
I'm never gonna take a bath.
So
I would suggest that you do take a bath, Galen.
Yes, no, I cursed. I have hygiene. I am aware of how hygiene works.
If that was me, I would do everything in my power to get that lifted.
Yeah. It's
we just let it skate for quest upon quest upon quest.
I say if you were being chased by Felmugs, would you prioritize the Felmug thing or the curse? The curse is just,
The curse.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the worst curse I can think of.
there are worse curses out there.
Besides, going bald or something.
That's amazing. Going bald or something, he Fabios himself.
Yeah, whoa. And like in that moment, one strand of hair falls out and he freaks out.
Oh my god.
I need some argan oil.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. Well, I don't even know where to begin, Galen. Like, what the heck?
I say, Weldar, how can we contact you in the future?
I'm not going anywhere.
You're going to be at the Sorcerer's Stone, whatever it is.
How about we meet him at Wally's in a fortnight?
I'm not leaving. I'm coming with you.
Oh, ooh,
really?
You sure you want to do that?
If he wants to come with us, Galen.
No. It's not about that. But I mean, he could be more useful on the inside still.
I guess that's true.
I say, what Weldar I want you to do was right for you.
Bringing me out now, you're putting me back in.
Put me back in, Coach. I say, Weldar, you're welcome to join us. But if you do that, there's no going back for you. I want you to be sure about what you're doing. I only want you to question the immediate purpose of the Felmog Knights. There are certain things at play that we all agree on, like the Sarpathy.
Now,
and
you
the
make
Gloom
a fair point. There's more knowledge, more intel that I can gain being there.
Does he know about the Eyes of Ek?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I can't. Okay. I can't remember if that's how we learned about it because it was like 10 years ago. But
it was, literally 10 years ago.
I think in your backstory, you did the first adventure, even though we actually didn't play it.
Oh, that's right. We talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't play it on the stream, but we did play the starter adventure.
Yeah.
What if
I'm aware of the Eyes of Ek. I'm aware that even now they're making progress, getting more and more of them. I think they have 4 or 5 by now.
Good Lord. I'm just trying to see if I have anything I can give to Weldar to help him out. Probably doesn't need anything, but
Galen, make a travel check. Disadvantage because it's nighttime.
It's 5 minus. That's a 6.
It's a bump in the road.
Ba-dum.
Roll a d6.
Roll a d6. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Unwanted attention.
Dear.
I quickly hand Weldar the mossy blanket, and I say, "Well, it depends on who the unwanted attention's from."
You don't know.
Oh, okay. I regardless. Okay, fair enough. I hand him the mossy blanket, and I say, "Look, whatever you do, you may need to hide, and this can be very valuable to you. Maybe it can keep you safe.
You shouldn't keep that.
I'm really bad at hiding.
That's why this will help you.
No, I don't think that works. I'm trying to be nice to you.
Do you get that logic, Galen?
No,
You
I
suck
don't.
at something, so you use an item to help you.
No, that's not how any of this works.
He's so humble.
Look, I'll take it. Sure, it's pretty gross though.
What? It's a
Actually, I
mossy
don't
blanket.
want it. I'm going to be honest. I don't want it.
All right, fine.
I mean, I appreciate the gesture.
All right. Well, yeah. It's more about the gesture. I just want you to feel like
My
you're part of
gear's
the
already
crew
maxed
now.
out, so
Yeah.
Like nothing
Nice.
that you have is really
It's
as
like
good
valid-
as
yeah,
anything.
like
I-
the cloak
Exactly.
I'm wearing is like better, kind
Yeah,
of.
he's like, I'm not going to use this. It's just going to be it's going to be vendor trash.
He's just holding up a string of leaves.
Yeah. I'm like, it's good. It's really good still.
This is the best we got.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. So we gain unwanted attention. I try to make peace with Weldar. So we were traveling in the night, Ben?
Yeah, as you're
We're like in
traveling
the
away
foothills.
from the town.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you can move one more west?
Maybe, yeah, more west. Go 23.7.
I think we head up the mountain because it might be a great way to escape, like the Felmogs, and we can always help out the Alistair. But I think during their travels up this mountain, we should figure out what we want to do about that sorcerer
I agree.
and the Helnar situation.
And what do you want to do about Weldar and his alliance? 'Cause
I was
you've convinced
thinking,
him to
like-
go back to the stone.
Like maybe we could rendezvous with him like in a couple of weeks, or like rendezvous with him at some location in the future, like the next full moon. We'll meet you here.
I mean, alternatively, if we're definitely coming back to the sorcerer, the next time we come back, then we can all leave together.
Yeah, and we could use his help to like infiltrate or do whatever we got to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
Because we might need him on the inside.
The hammer
for that
will probably
part
be
of-
gone by then because he'll be looking for us.
I mean, he could mislead the hammer.
That's true.
He could say, "Hey, they went, that away. They went deep into Dirt Nap Dunes.
Deep into Dirt Nap
It's
Dunes.
so deep
So deep. It's not dangerous
inside.
there at all.
Yeah, they're sleeping with the Weorgs over there. They're just
Yeah.
like in some cave.
It's like
Yeah.
wild goose
Yeah.
chase.
Yeah. No, but I think that Weldar would be most useful on the inside, as much as like he'd be a powerful ally against the Skrock wing and everything else. But I have another idea for an ally we can get in the Blunder Bluffs.
Hmm?
What are you thinking?
Her name is Linda. She's a manticore. We freed her from the circus.
That's true. That's true.
She went flying off towards the Blunder Bluffs.
It cuts to us riding the manticore down the mountain.
Oh, bad day, bad day, bad day. So that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking
Let
maybe
him
we
have
can, maybe we can hunt down Linda the Manticore.
Yeah. Get her aid.
Get her aid, exactly. Because hopefully she's been reunited with her family at this point. That was her whole goal, if I recall it correctly.
I think you're right, Galen. We gotta
Yeah.
find Linda.
I say we both turn to Weldar and we got to find Linda. He just looks at us like,
Whatever, man.
it's your show, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I like that. I like the idea, and James, feel free to disagree with me, but I like the idea of putting him back in for the duration of time until we return to with the sorcerer's supplies.
We can tell him like we'll return to the stone in 5 days or something.
Well, the only problem is
9 days.
where are we going to get a bottle of milk?
Roll into Wally's.
Yeah. Hey, you got any milk or river sortail?
Oh, we got some
Warg milk.
All we got is the Warg milk and rat milk. It's all we got.
I'm also concerned about where we're going to get this ancillary item of the
Rat
tail
milk
or
is
the
bright
teeth.
yellow.
Everyone knows that.
Sorry.
Where are we going to get the? I don't want to go to the last tree and take a shard from it.
No, neither do I.
I mean, it feels bad. Although we have
River
business with last tree
Sortail?
always.
River Sortail.
Is that just in river country? Like
Sea Chimera teeth.
that seems too far away to get, unless we can find someone.
We've been
who
heading
possesses
back
the
to
item.
Scalawax Rand for a long time, though.
Yeah. Like that's the question, right? Do we want to do a cross country trek and come back to the stone?
Well, we could.
Oh, and are we
The
making camp for
closest
the
thing
night?
to us is probably a river swordtail. Because, like,
Yeah.
look at that. Like, it's only
Yeah.
a few hexes away and we're in river country.
A few hex grains. Are we camping for the night? On a side note,
Yeah.
Probably be a good idea.
Because we're probably
Yeah.
getting close to where we want to wrap it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I say maybe this is a good spot to rest. Weldar, let me try my hand at cooking for you. To just we can break bread together. Galen's gonna try to cook this Nackadonkee Reaver into Nackadonkee gumbo.
I love it.
And we're gonna see how horribly wrong it goes.
I am going to be, like, secretly sprinkling spices in there.
Yeah, you'd be like trying to assist me. I'm trying to do it so that you and Weldar can have some time together. Hash things out, as it were. What kind of check is cookery?
Tinker.
Taylor.
Soldier.
Every check. Hey, that's not bad.
Nice.
That's with my penalty.
all right.
Riley's just like
spicy Reaver gumbo.
talking with Weldar, and like her hand goes over and sprinkles something in the pot while I'm like stewing away. Chopping up some ruts to go in there. I'm like, yeah, it's an old family recipe. Get a Nackadonkee Reaver, get some bones. You got yourself a stew.
Some bones. Just
Any bones will do.
and, like, shells.
Yeah.
What does
Any
the
bones.
gumbo do?
+1 might for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
Feel pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna cross that off our supplies, our components.
Riley doesn't know why, but she's got some energy. She's like doing sit-ups
Yeah.
and crunches and
Yeah.
stuff.
We're all feeling like really like we're doing kung fu in place, play fighting like we were
Well.
when we were kids.
Riley, I mean, it's actually great to catch up with you. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has been a long time. Like, it's great to catch up with you too. How are things? Outside of the, the looming apocalypse and your severed ties with your order of Felmog Knights.
She wants to know if you're seeing anyone, and Galen goes back to brushing up.
Galen, shut up!
Sorry.
I mean, barely have time to get out of my armor, let alone meet anybody.
Yeah, I hear that.
I say, Riley, stop drooling about him getting out of his armor. Stop. It's right here.
I don't even verbally respond. I just like put my hand against his face.
All right, Galen leaves him alone.
Yeah,
I think you might maybe when all this is over, you could take some time off for yourself.
I wouldn't even know what to do.
There's a Firefly festival just south of Rascalton that was a blast.
I nudge the jar closer, shake it a little bit, and leave it.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. God. High quality content.
That's funny. That's really funny, man. It's beautiful. He's just more and more transforming into like a surfer, bro.
Yes.
Oh God.
Snaps out and is like, I should go. Hate to even
Yeah.
run, but we'll meet up in a few weeks.
All right, we'll meet you at the stone.
Gets on his horse and waves. Then he's off into the night.
I wave until I can't see him anymore. And then I like sit down and like just a sigh.
I want to believe that like Weldar looks like Kurt Russell from like Overboard or something,
Yeah.
you know, or
Like deep 80s Kurt Russell.
yeah, deep
He's like-
80s.
I picture like a cross between like Overboard and like Snake Plissken.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Man.
There's rolls happening for terrible things.
It was 1.
It's good though. It's
Not
great
good.
because we're
We're together at least.
yeah.
Together. Right?
I can't tell if he's including me in that sentiment or if it's just him and Riley. Zona has like furiously been writing all this down. He's like, there is a third player who has entered the game.
the epic love triangle story.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Roll a d20.
Rolling a d20.
Thank you.
11. 11.
11 teacups.
Riley, as you're looking out into the night for like way longer than you needed to,
Yeah.
you see something in the distance. Or maybe like 25 feet away. In
It
the
looks
dark.
like Weldar's coming back. Hey, hey, Weldar!
It
You
like
forget something?
it's a big shape that like when you speak to it ducks behind some rocks.
Weldar, what are you doing ducking behind those rocks? Like, I'm going to like start walking out towards it.
Galen's
Hey, Galen, Weldar's back.
Wait, he left? You guys were still. Weren't you guys like still
He's
talking?
shoveling
in the middle of the
gumbo
night?
into his mouth. He's gone.
Yeah.
As you get closer, you see like a hunched, hulking form, hairy creature. It's like purple, and you just catch the whites of its eyes in the moonlight. Its giant eyes.
I'm
But-
going to like stumble backwards, like
Are
totally
they
shocked.
on its chest? Is it a blemmy?
Yeah, make a charm check. You are correct, George.
Nice.
Charm check. Ooh. All right. Oops.
Like I recognize those shapes and
Clicked
sizes
on the
and
wrong
colors.
thing here. Oh, boy. I am not charming.
Ooh,
It's
you
a
are
4.
charming in the sense that you look like food.
It's a 4.
Yeah, that's it's not great. You hear a roar, and then you see the mouth. It's like a giant, grotesque mouth, like on its chest. It actually has no head, and you feel the hot breath on you. It smells not unlike Galen.
Poor Riley getting it from
I'm gonna
me and the blemmy.
like bolt towards the fire.
All right, Galen, you see Riley scrambling over, and you just heard a roar.
There's a monster! A monster!
I'm still eating gumbo. To say monster. What?
Galen, what you cut it with the gumbo? There's a monster!
You hear like a loud pattering, thumping, like going around
Hmm.
the rocks,
Mhm.
like circles you.
Good thing I'm +1 might. Oof. So this blemmy is coming in hot. I say, is it possible to reason with blemmies?
Yeah, you can try.
I say, hey friend, come sit down. Join us at the fire for some gumbo.
I'm going to say that your stench actually is a bonus with the blame.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I smell just like the blemmy's mouth.
That's hilarious.
So make a charm check, but do you have -1 or -2 to social?
I think he's
Just
wounded.
so
as
I have
well.
something even worse. It's called disadvantage.
Oh.
Okay, well, you'll have advantage.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
So it's D12 times 2D12, 2D12, 10. And then I'm at a +0 from my charm check with the penalty. So it's a 10. Say,
Nice.
come, stay a while and listen.
You see this creature sheepishly reveal itself. Go,
It's horrifying.
just imagine my face. Like on the desk.
Oh, look away, it's hideous.
Gumbo.
Yes, gumbo.
He seizes it and just like he actually takes the entire
The
pot,
pot. Yeah.
and eats the entire pot.
I still have my bowl.
You see like his teeth just gnashing the metal
Yeah.
until it's like a wad of gum.
Yeah. High iron content for you. We have to replace
Looks
our
like
pot.
you were hungry, guy.
It's good.
Yeah.
Flowers grow around here. I'm sorry.
Oh God,
You're not sorry. You're not sorry.
It's good. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do pick a flower and hand it to the guy.
There's unicorn. What is it? There's flowers growing in FB's back.
This
Unicorn
This-
flowers on FB's back.
this is my house. You don't
This-
know what he's
Oh.
pointing at. Just like
It's-
making weird gestures.
Yeah.
You're saying you live around
this-
here. You live here.
Yeah.
This is your home
Yeah.
in the Blunder Bluffs.
Mm.
Yes,
Oh.
Yes, huh?
Have
No,
you
we're-
had to?
we agreed.
Have you had to hide from the Scrockwing lately?
Yes.
FB is all pretty news.
You wouldn't
Direction
happen to
flowers.
know the easiest path to get to Scrocknest Mountain, would you?
Yes.
Do you think that maybe you could lead us?
He's just saying yes.
Yes.
Right.
Galen, this is great. Like
Right.
at first I was scared, but it looks like we've got a guide here.
Yes.
Are you going to eat Riley?
Yes.
See that we? What was that?
More.
I s-
More.
I
Oh,
say,
you
what's
want more?
Yes.
You give a Blemmy some gumbo. I say, what's your name, Blemmy?
Blemmy.
Oh,
Blemmy.
okay. You Blemmy.
Blemmy,
Galen.
Riley,
FB.
Eat.
Zona Imbach.
Eat.
No eat. No.
No eat.
He looks at you,
No.
Galen, and grabs Riley by the head. Eat.
No.
No, no.
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 No. Friend.
Oh, yes.
Friend.
Not food.
Like I'm gonna point to everybody as like friend. While I go through the chicken and the horses.
Yeah.
friend.
Oh, yeah. Claudia is like clicking around.
He
Trying
grabs
to stay
Claudia
away.
by the wing. She's
The lizard
like
immediately
haphazardly
blows.
holding a chicken. Like,
Yeah, it's like she's flapping. The
Friend.
lizard
Yeah.
blows fire in her eyes or his eyes.
Friend.
Friend, not food.
like throws her to the ground.
Hey, Zona Imbach, can I borrow your diary or your journal for just 1 second?
No, don't feed him the journal.
Can I draw a very crude image of the hammer and hand it to Blemmy and say, "Num num"?
Nom noms. Nom noms.
So delicious.
He rips out the page and eats it.
I saw
It was
going
worth a
to
shot.
Yeah.
I'll toss the book back to Zona Imbach.
And now I have one less page to write my novel.
He's writing a novel. It's like not even. It's not even nonfiction. He's not
Yeah.
even trying to say it's nonfiction. It's just a
Yeah.
novel now.
Yeah. It's full on novel.
Um,
I say to this Blemmy, I say, sleep. It's a
Eat.
Riley X Galen fan food. No.
Yeah.
Crap. Do we have more food?
I have one ration.
I got some rations.
I have my
yeah.
legendary salted meat that survived like 10
Oh no!
quests.
Don't give him that. Don't give him that. I'll give him the.
So there's no way he's not going to eat the whole ration.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm going to give him just a regular ration.
All right. He inhales it.
Through his nose. He snorts it.
Like
Say
you don't even see him
yes.
swallow.
Yeah. It's just in his stomach.
Sleep.
Yes, sleep. Tomorrow, eat.
Yes.
Yes.
He's kind
Kill
of
him in his
drapes
sleep.
himself everywhere.
Yeah, he's like. Should we?
Let's end it there. I have to take
Yeah.
this call real quick. Sorry.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you indeed.
Ben has to end the stream, though. That's the problem.
Ben has to take a phone call. But Riley and Galen are about to essentially go to sleep with a wandering monster. The Blemmy came in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to go sit on top of the Blemmy and sleep on him because he's comfortable.
He smells horrible.
He does smell bad, but it's cold out here.
I think you're used to it by now. Yeah, it is a blend.
Yeah, I'm totally desensitized to
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh
Thanks
my
for
gosh,
being here,
yeah,
Princess Funnybone.
fantastic. Yeah, thanks, Princess Funnybone, for joining us. It's always fun.
Yeah.
If you guys, we've been playing the Mucklands Sandbox, Land of Eem RPG. If you're interested in checking it out, you can go to landofelem.com and download it for free. The Kickstarter is going to be launching in the not too distant future, in which case the game will be filled with art and cool stuff, and you'll be able to essentially just like play it out of the box. The sandbox is the only thing that we play. It's like a big campaign setting with hundreds of locations and characters and quests. And, Ben's claim to fame is that he does little to no preparation before all of our streams. We're just kind of rolling in here, hanging out and playing the game because it's fun.
I actually did like the most prep I've done in a while today.
I could tell.
Really? I couldn't.
Make sure to join our Discord where people like Funnybone are posting.
Yeah,
art.
actually, and
It's awesome.
Sorry, here's a personal appeal. We've got a lot of people that are putting games together in the looking for group section, and anybody that's interested in GMing Land of Eem, we're looking for additional GMs. There's already like suites of characters and players that want to get going. People trying to find groups. So if you want to run a game, download the stuff for free, and you can see how easy it is to run.
Awesome.
That's it.
Awesome.
All right, everybody have a wonderful weekend, guys.
All right. See you next week.
Until next time.
All righty. Fare thee well.
Thanks for joining the Land of Eem podcast. If you're interested in learning about Land of Eem, or diving into our book series, Dungeoneer Adventures, or Rickety Stitch and the Gelatinous Goo, visit us online today at landofelem.com or ask for us wherever books are sold. Thanks again. Bye-bye.